Yo, YouTube, what's going on, man? This is your boy, They Call Me BJ, coming at you guys with a breakdown of this new song that I just had released from my boy Yo Miestro, Eyes on You. In this session, I'm pretty much going to break down how the production came about, how we structured the track, and dig into it. So let's go ahead and switch over. We'll start from the beginning, pretty much. So the main melodies of the track is 2 splice samples. You had this guitar loop right here.
DJ with the sauce.
So pretty much all I did was just, just threw it straight in the splice, kept it same key, same tempo, really didn't mess with anything. Just once I heard it, I just caught the vibe of it and kind of just wanted to, keep that same vibe and energy of it. So for the first 8 bars of the intro, I just let the guitar play. Then for the second half of the intro, we bring in this little vocal sample that layers the guitar. So here it is right here. So we have these 2 elements pretty much carrying the majority of the track. Like the guitar is pretty much like the main thing that stays in the entire time. I just bring in this vocal sample to distinguish, the chorus from the verse. But those are pretty much the main like melodic instruments that are like carrying the song. But when we get down to the drums, you'll see like my drums are very simple in this track. I left a lot of space just because of I caught the vibe of that sample and I wanted that to mainly like carry the majority of the song. I didn't want the drums to be too crazy, too busy. And I also like envision like an artist on it, so I want to leave them space as well. But so for this 808 down here, it's labeled the Bags 808, but it's pretty much just the THEYCALLMEBJ 808 that everybody uses. So we look at this right here. Very simple, you know what I'm saying? Pattern, and here's the 808 pattern. So for this track, like I said, the drums are very simple. You had an 808, you have this kick down here, and then you have a rim, and that's pretty much the only like drum elements like in the entire track. Like we have an 808 that only comes in for 8 bars and on the second half of the second verse. But for the most part, the song is really just, kick, rim, and 808. So try to leave it very simple. But one thing that I did take heed to was that because I knew how simple the track was going to be, I wanted everything in it to be very intentional and like to serve a purpose. So when it comes to this 808, I wanted, to have certain moments that would be very memorable and stuck out. So for the second half of this the second 8 bars over here, the chorus, we added this little run in right here. Just as something that, that would catch the listener's ear, that every time it came around, you would kind of anticipate it. Kind of similar to, how Jetson did and Suge with the Baby. Like, the 808 pattern was very simple, but he had some moments where, he kind of, went crazy with it. So, kind of just like a little mental note I had in there, just something that would like catch the listener's ear or whatever. So, yeah, that's the 808 pattern. The kick pattern, forgot where I got this kick from. I think it's like a show your screen kit, to be honest. But just pretty much layered it with the 808. But as you'll hear, I don't have it layered on every single like 808 note. I kind of have it just on the accent. So this is how that sounds. So with my 808, you can see like the level knob on it. I have it about halfway down, but my kick pretty much have it doubled. Do that just so you know what I'm saying the kick is carrying kind of that high end, like it's very punchy. It's a very punchy kick. I want that 808 to mainly be felt. Like it's still gonna cut through the mix for sure, but I kind of want that kick, you know what I'm saying, to have that punch that like gives that like extra knock, that extra hit, especially for like cell phone speakers and just like thinking of stuff like that. But like I said, the 808 and the kick aren't hitting together every time. That kick is just, you know what I'm saying, very punchy and hitting those accents. So the kick by itself sounds like this. So pretty much just super punchy, like little clipping, like, you know what I'm saying, just pretty much just trying to make it hit. The rim shot is very simple. Like I don't change it the entire song, just on the 2 and 4 the entire time. So you know what I'm saying, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, like doesn't change. So you know what I'm saying, just keeping that post just super chill, laid back vibe, like nothing crazy, just super simple. And the chorus all together sounds like this. So the way I arranged this track pretty much was, like I said, the guitar is gonna carry the majority of it. So for the verse, I just took this the vocal sample out and just let it vibe out. Like the kick pattern has a little switch up just to give it a little, you know what I'm saying, a little vibe change, so you kind of differentiate the two. And then I do end up bringing the sample back in for like the little 8-bar bridge, but the only difference is that I put a halftime on it. So this is the little switch up with the kick, and I also show like the part where the halftime comes in on the sample, so you can catch the vibe of that. So, I mean, the arrangement of the track is fairly simple, you know what I'm saying? 16-bar intro, 16-bar chorus, 24-bar verse, 16 again. The only thing that changed on this was when he sent me his vocals back, he added like another 4 bars to this second verse. All I did was I just doubled that little bridge part that led back into the last chorus of the song. So that's pretty much it. So please be sure, go check out the new vibe, you know what I'm saying, my boy Yo Miestro, Eyes on You, produced by They Call Me BJ. And oh yeah, the last thing I did was I put my tag in. So it's usually the first thing that's in the song within the first few seconds, but it's usually the last thing I end up putting on it. So all in all, this is the track, and hope you guys have a blessed day. Here.
Get your money, get your bread, and bring it back. You done got your freedom now, you not going back. You out for blood, he locked you down, you don't fuck with that. Eyes on you, free now, you can breathe now. Go ahead, put your feet down. Free now, you can breathe